Oh, Kelly do Kelly, welcome back to Video Talk, and I'm Willie, and I want to talk to you a little bit about this film called Corpse Mania. And this is a Chinese film from Hong Kong from year 1981, and it was directed by this guy called Chih-Hung Kwei. And if you have never even heard about this guy, let me explain. I was really very thrilled when I heard that Vinegar Syndrome was putting out this Chih-Hung Kwei film, because I have seen from the same director, I have seen the Bamboo House of Dolls, which is a Chinese female prison movie, very brutal and kind of disturbing. And then I have seen one of the craziest Chinese films I ever seen. It's in this box, Shaw Brothers Scope Volume 2, and I'm talking about Boxer's Omen. I'm talking about that goddamn Boxer's Omen. Yes. And okay, little story before I continue with the Corpse Mania. By the way, subscribe to the channel and tell me in the comments, have you seen any of these? Yeah. I was not thinking of ordering these Shaw scopes because, yeah, I have too much films to watch, and yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Shaw Brother films or whatnot. But then, okay, I heard that in this box there's Boxer's Omen. That is a film that I have wanted to see like for a million years, and then, okay, I get this Shaw scope number 2, and then obviously I had to get the number 1 too, because it would be very disturbing if I would only have volume 2. Then I had to have volume 1 too. And yes, there's gonna be volume 3. It is including The Killer Constable, another film from Chih-Hung Kwei. Why don't I really don't remember this name. I have all the time watched, have to check it from this cover. Chih-Hung Kwei. Killer Constable, another Chih-Hung Kwei film that I have never seen. It's gonna be on volume 3, and looking forward in seeing that. But yeah, he has also directed Hex and Hex After Hex, but those are films that I have not seen. Yeah, I really do like the Chinese horror film. Yeah, Boxer's Omen. If it's not the craziest of these Chinese horror films, it is definitely ranking very high up there. So now you know why I was very excited, because Corpse Mania from 1981, made by Shaw Brothers too, yes, it was his last film, and after this experience he went on his own way. I think he moved to United States and set up this restaurant, and maybe he's still doing this restaurant things, but yeah, this was his last film. And yeah, okay, this film has a very nice a setup, because it is set in this kind of Chinese brothel, and it's run by this Madame Zhang or Madame Lan, run this border, and then there's like this weird murder. They find this corpse full of maggots and very nasty stuff, and yeah, the Inspector Zhang comes in and starts to investigate the murders, and then there's all kinds of clues, all kinds of suspects, and it's like a giallo film. I have to give this film a credit that it feels much more like an Italian giallo than a Chinese horror film. Especially if you compare it to the other, especially to the Boxer's Omen or some other Shaw Bros films I have seen, which have these kind of supernatural horror elements, this is very much different than those other films. So yeah, I have to give that credit to this film. But okay, so very much like giallo, it's kind of boring. It's kind of very talkative, and there's too much characters and too much, so to speak, story at the cost of these kind of a horror scenes. Not to say that it don't have great atmospheric scenes and nice photography and cinematography, because yeah, this film actually feels like more. It looks and feels more like an European film, especially looks, because all these kind of color lightnings and these very kind of setups feel like they're taken from Dario Argento films, which definitely is plus in my book, sure. And yeah, this is a 4K. This is definitely a film that I was not expecting to get released on 4 freaking Ultra HD, and this looks fucking fantastic. I mean, it's like watching this in cinema. It's like, or maybe even better because of the HDR boost up, so it will boost these kind of reds and blues and greens, and so it feels very cinematic, and the grain is there. It's great. It's overall great, but yeah, 82 minutes. I think it's a little bit. It feels a little bit long film. There's some very brutal corpses, and the necrophilia aspect of this. It really doesn't, like, there's not much things done with this necrophilia. There's just like a couple of negative-filled corpses, but yeah, we don't actually see this guy humping the bodies, which I was very disappointed that we didn't get to see that. But towards the end, there's some action, there's some gore, but yeah, it's a little bit too little, too late. So I think I will give this film like 2.5 stars. Yeah, I have to settle for that. This is definitely, Boxer's Omen is definitely a 5-star picture. Go see it if you want to see that. Oh, I wish this would be put out. Boxer's Omen would be put out on 4K. Man, that would be the greatest day in the history of mankind. Holy shit. And this I really cannot comment. It's been so too long since I have last seen this film, so I need to watch that again. But Hex and Hex after Hex I have not seen, so cannot comment then. But I can comment this. Like I said, picture quality is very good, and this includes this booklet, which I didn't read, and on the extras we have 2 commentaries. Other one was from the son of this director, son Ming Beaver Kwei, son of Kung Kai, Chih-Hung Kwei, Ming Beaver Kwei. Okay, he's in the other commentary of this thing, and then there's other commentary too. Film historian Sam Dagham. Yeah. I didn't listen to the commentaries, and then there's 2 short interviews from the makers of the film, producer Lawrence Wong and cinematographer Lee Sun Yip. And also there's a little bit longer interview from Ming Beaver Kwei, son of the director. And that was a kind of interesting take on his dad, talking about this late. Well, I don't remember if this guy is dead or not, but he's not on these extras. And then there was this video essay by film historian and author Grady Hendrix, the Shaw Brothers master of horror, Chih-Hung Kwei. Yeah. Okay, now that was a very interesting video essay about the films of this crazy guy, and there's a couple of films that I have not seen, one of them being this Killer Constable, which I'm looking forward in seeing in this Show Scope number 3. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. And there are a couple of more then, but yeah, it was a great video essay. Overall, great package, but a little down on the film, but yeah, other than that, bizarre and weird entry in the Shaw Scope series, Shaw Brothers line of films, and also in the canon of Chinese films. Should you watch this? Well, yeah, maybe watch it if you have friends and you want to spend like an evening with horror films. Maybe this could be one of the last one of these weird horror films. Maybe, yeah. Overall 3 stars to the package and 2.5 to the film. Thanks for watching.